Hey everybody, it's Chris over at Dixieland Farm, and right now I am opening a rest for my keyboard. What does this have to do with what you wanted to talk about, Chris? It's an excellent question. And what I wanted to talk about is I just get a general sense that some people, nobody's been impolite, but probably some people are wondering what's up with the non-record videos. Let me answer that. I have a lot of interests, and not all of them are record related. And there is something to be said about what Robert Z talks about, that he's an independent. There is a feeling in a lot of vlog communities, and it's not just the VC, the vinyl community, but it's also the Disney community or the theme park community or whichever community you may vlog for, that you are dedicated to only make videos on that subject. But I will maintain that while that is an introduction into vlogging, that is not the only thing that makes you, you. Records are not the only thing that makes me, me. I have a lot of other interests. I do a lot of other things. So I've been making videos on them. Of course, a lot of you may not be interested in that. You don't watch, and that is fine. Some of you may be just interested in me and everything that I do, and that's great, and I want you to watch. That's why I make the videos. I make the videos so people watch, but it's not the only reason why I make the videos. I make the videos for me to share and express things I'm interested in. And if that means a smaller audience for some videos, that's fine. If it means a larger audience for others, that's also fine. But you'll find vloggers get frustrated that numbers go up and down when they stray from their original content. I see this very often with Disney vloggers, and they get super upset. But listen, while you may have only attracted people due to the one topic, that doesn't mean you are committed to that one topic. So I redid this room. This room looks different in other videos. You will see a remodeling of this room. I talk about the arcade in a different video. I talk about amateur radio in another video. I talk about the computer that I've had to build and why I use Linux in another video, and cord cutting and cell phone. I went through some cell phone things recently, and I made a quiche, and I wanted to share how do I make that. And while I've been going to the gym, I've been making frozen peanut butter jelly sandwiches, so I have them ready for me in case I don't have a meal at lunch at my workplace. So I always have one ready to go in case I didn't plan ahead, or on the spur of the moment I feel well enough to go to the gym. So I made a video on that. You are more than just what may have introduced you to vlogging, and I encourage people to share aspects of themselves, and I don't see that a lot with some vloggers, partly because they're not interested in doing that, and that is totally fine. But I see other people who are interested but feel tied into the original concept of their channel, and I don't think you have to be. And just make these videos, and I will also tell you this: the people who watch all of those videos are your friends, and those are the people you should pay attention to. Those are the people that you're making bonds with, because the second reason why I've made this channel, other than expressing myself, is to have friends virtually and in real life. I've met plenty of people in real life from vlogging, and some very casual, and some actual friendships, and some I've actually gone on vacation with, and some people have come and visited me, and I've gone to different cities and met up with people, and vice versa, and that is great. And that is one aspect of vlogging that you don't have to participate in at all, but that is something that I enjoy participating in. And I will tell you that staying away from just the singular vlog community content and branching out will show very quickly who those people you should pay attention to. are. Having said that, I picked up 3 records today at Goodwill. I was doing a lot of chores, and I went to Goodwill, and I saw this sitting here, and this one record, I said, if I'm buying this, I'm buying these other records. And it is the Searchers, Needles and Pins. I already have this as VCLT, another little side benefit. Gifts from Bo, Earhead 6. How generous of him. However, seeing this for $1, I am going to pay it forward to somebody who is looking for that. Same thing with Cosmos Factory. This is a terrible 70s Dynaflex. Not really Dynaflex because it's not on RCA, but it's on Fantasy. And Fantasy made terrible records to begin with, quality-wise, and their thin Dynaflex-like is some of the worst of the worst. However, for $1, Cosmos Factory in, I would say, VG condition, probably good cleaning. Again, for somebody who wants this, I picked it up for them because it's also about paying it forward. I don't have this, and this is the one I did want. The Dixie Cups, Chapel of Love. It's the song that you know, Chapel of Love. But it's also got Iko Iko. I don't know if they're the version that, you know, that's kind of famous. But a Lieber and Stoller production. Couldn't leave this behind for $1. So I picked up those 3 records. Everybody, I've got different content coming out. I've got, even at twice a week, more than 8 weeks of videos still in the can, ready to go. And we are ramping up for another Disney trip. So you will be seeing a large variety of videos, and most of them not record related. I have not really been listening to records very much lately because I've been busy with other stuff, like redoing this room, which I'm excited to show the before and after on. So this Ramble video's gone on long enough. Thank you so much for watching. If you have watched, say that you watched the whole way through, because that's going to clue me in. Maybe I should be paying attention to you. Take care, everybody.